Welcome back to my cave, once again, humans. Yeah, kind of another low-effort video. Like I said, I'm struggling to find stuff to do, but I did kind of want to make some edits to Marcus's dialogue, considering how badly I butchered it before. This time I'm going to be picking a different group. This time I'm going to be going with Marcus, Leonard, Balakari, and Tyrone. I don't want there to be any bad characters in this game, but I think Balakari may just be the best character in the game. Actually, no, I'm not picking Tyrone. I'm gonna put him back, grab Leonard and Balakari. How about Green Cario? I'm gonna pick Green Cario because, well, Leonard, Balakari, and Green Cario don't really get to say much during the human discussion, so thought I'd show them off a little bit. Besides that, they're all guest characters. Wait, that's not where I need to go. Okay. They're all characters owned by other people. I should, stay in touch with the people who own the characters in the game. Make sure they're still okay with me having them in the game, because I've had to get rid of 2 characters because the owners didn't want them in the game anymore. And I can safely confirm the owner of Yuki is okay with it. I asked Incinerman, the owner of Balakari, if they were still okay with me putting Balakari in the game, but Incinerman never actually responded to that DM. I'm not sure. Not much has changed with these cutscenes, just wanted to edit Drimogemarcus's dialogue. Also remember that every character gets different dialogue. If you lead with Marcus, he will get different dialogue than if you lead with Bertha, who will also get different dialogue than if you lead with Leonard. And the cool thing about Bertha is that sometimes Rapid will chime in. Anyway, I don't have any super overpowered characters this time that can just make the Grund crumble in a matter of seconds. But the combination I have right now can still beat them pretty easily. Let's see here. Wait. No. Chakra is supposed to be used on Green Cario. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to fix that move. So anyway, Balakari is hecka fast and can make himself faster. And if you have a good buffer on your team, like Marcus, then Balakari can do some really quick and really strong damage. Marcus has stone traps that he can use to add some extra damage to big-footed characters. But the Grund's feet are so big that it doesn't really hurt him. He kind of just laughs it off. He's got a really strong set of stompers, so to say. Though, don't think the stone traps are useless, since there's a lot of strong bosses in the game that are susceptible to the stone traps. Like, Sumo Wolfman Gar is susceptible to them, and he's one of the final bosses in the main game. Even though the stone traps don't work in this fight, at least not regular Marcus's stone traps, wink wink, Marcus is still a very strong buffer. He can use Digimeat to strengthen his allies. He can also flex to strengthen himself. And like I said, Balakari can really speed up, and if Bellacury gets really fast, he can attack 3 times before anyone else does. And with some good attack buffs, ooh boy. You might be wondering why the long pause on that attack. It's, well, I'll have to be honest. I was considering having fully animated Gordo Grande forms in this game, but I just don't have it in me to animate 15 different characters, or at least 15 different giant characters. And the reason that spark attack takes so long is because it was meant to be accompanied with an animated version of Splendid Ricky, who would raise his finger into the air while the screen flashes and whatnot until eventually the spark comes down. But for now, though, I'm almost tempted to give Splendid Ricky his own game where he's fully animated. I actually made all the animations for that character, and I don't want him to go to waste. But I'm not gonna put him here because it'll look awkward with the other characters who only have animated heads. Maybe he'll get his own game. Maybe Artie will too, because Coolest Artie also has tons of frames that I did animate. I'm pretty sure I did a video of a concept of Coolest Artie in his own game. Coolest Artie in his big squishy rat belly. So cute. Not showing any big Gordo Grande forms this time because wanted to take him on as a group. Let's see. Pretty sure I've almost got him. Even though when they hit purple, they're at half their life, it usually feels like they have less life when they hit that form. I don't know why. Could just be me. Although, come to think of it, they do waste a turn to change color. And they change colors twice. Once at 50% and once at 25%. So, yeah, I guess that kinda contributes to it. Dang, the Grund is cool. Kinda sucks that he's such an easy boss, or at least with the combination of characters I'm using. I don't mind if the bosses are as easy or hard as you make them, but somehow I feel like they could be a little harder, and there he is, he goes purple. Maybe I'll go red this time, because in my previous video I kinda skipped his red form. Honestly, his big feet. I just want to smash him with a sledgehammer. I bet it wouldn't even hurt him that much. Like I said, he's got a big pair of very strong stompers. What? I made it kinda clear in the past that I think big feet are cool too, or at least they can be. It really depends on the shape and the character. God, I really wish Gargomon had kicking animations in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Did you know that Gargomon is called... I think he's called Galgomon in Japan. In Japan, they have a completely different monster named Gargomon. Like how Omnimon is called Omegamon. Wonder if the US gets an Omegamon. Who cares? I could show his text. I kind of blitzed by the first paragraph, but you could pause the video if you want to see what it says. Yeah, he kind of has a thing for his own big feet. It's kind of a theme with some of these bosses. Honestly, I feel a little insulting about it. I kind of did give Papa Tumpton a big feet motif later on because of this, because I felt like I was kind of singling Paw fans out a bit. And if I ever do another expansion with new characters, I do kind of want to have a big pawed character like him. And I do got a character in mind, but why don't I finish this expansion before I worry about other expansions? And I still got a ways to go with this expansion. I'm not someone who... I work on projects kind of slowly. I only work on them a little bit a day. Maybe I should get booking from now on. And the Grund is down again. Nothing really new to see with this dialogue except for Marcus's version of the story. Other than that, it's the same as Papa Tumpton's story is, just from Marcus's point of view and with Marcus getting different dialogue. But, I still had to edit this a little bit, given Guy Ghoul's feedback. I wanted to make it more in line with what he told me yesterday. I'm hoping it's a little more accurate to his character. Other than that, the dialogue's not different. And with the human dialogue, I'm kind of gonna blitz by most of it outside of what Marcus says, because it's the same as it was in the previous video. So if you want to know what it said in the previous video, you could give it a watch. And yeah, the stupid Wukong knockoff still says Furfang. I think in the context it should be, after all, it's the villains saying it. You're not supposed to side with the villains, but anyway, here is Marcus's dialogue. I also added a bit of history from earlier in the game. I thought that might be something worth bringing up. And after this, it's all the same. Marcus doesn't show up again. Well, until now, when he talks to King Grund and whatnot. Why am I not speaking? Okay, here we go. Like I said, nothing's really changed except Marcus's dialogue, and I do hope to get a new update soon, and I think I should be ready by tomorrow, but I still want to show this off in case anyone has any concerns with the dialogue between the two videos. But yeah, that's about it. Cave is closed.